Jada Emperor checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Libra. What's up with it? Libra gang, gang, gang. We in this thing. Libra gang, Libra way, all day, every day. This is going to be a general love reading starting off with the singles, and then we will move into them couples. I will be touching on love, sex, romance, and relationships, 18 and up, and yes, we do cuss. So if you're around them cheering, I suggest you send them to the other room. Let's get it going for them Libras dealing with love, Libra singles. If you're interested in love, what's going on? What do we need to know? We're going to pick up on a little bit of past, present, future outcome. Thinking about going live on this channel on Friday, per usual. Just keep that in mind. But for Libras interested in love, what do we need to know? Definitely picking up on a third party or even a fourth party situation. Could be options. Even though you're single, Strength card, you're trying to stay disciplined when it comes to love, because you've been through a lot of experiences to where you feel like you've got a little, you've learned a few things. You've been around the block a couple times. You ain't new to this, you true to this. But this is for Libra singles. What do we need to know? Past, present, future, outcome, and advice for love. Okay, the High Priestess, I'm not surprised. The High Priestess is a bitter. She kind of bitter. She kind of upset. She got a mean mug. She means well, but however, she has that RBF, that resting bitch face. So you could be, you come off as unapproachable. People don't know how to approach you, Libra single. But it's all good, though. You still attract what you want. You still get what you want. All right. Now, as far as past, present, future, outcome, and advice, right now the Sun card is showing itself along with the Emperor. So with the Sun card and the Emperor, two major arcanas, two fire signs, Emperor being the Aries and Sun being the Leo, Sun at the bottom. You can live in your truth. You can be authentic. What you see is what you get. Everything is out in the open as we speak as far as your love life for Libra single. Let's pull it. First card out was the Four of Pentacles. So you definitely desiring somebody, feminine energy. The Four of Pentacles in this deck is feminine energy. It's a woman sucking another woman's boob. Feminine energy. That's some femininity stuff going on right there. So you definitely want pleasure. You definitely want a person. You definitely want someone that's of a like-minded, who you can share experiences with. You don't want to have to coach someone up on your freak. Is anybody going to match my freak? You want them to already match your freak. You want them to already be on point. I don't want to teach you how to be a throat goat. I need you to be a throat goat when you walk through the door. All right, now we got the Nine of Swords. Now, leading with sex may get you in trouble. I'm not saying you can't have sex or be sexual. I'm saying leading with sex can get you in trouble. You learned that in the recent past, though. Two of Cups. Make sure you mess with people who mess with you, or make sure it's mutual. Make sure they want the same thing. Make sure y'all are on the same page in the recent past. Y'all weren't on the same page in the recent past, or whoever you dealt with in the past. Let's just say they weren't meant to last. They weren't meant to be here forever. They were either a lesson or a blessing. Current energy, you being sexualized. People are looking at you in the sexual manner. They want to experiment on your body, or they look at you as a sex symbol or as an object. The Devil card. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Don't have to be. If it's not you dealing with the Capricorn, the Devil has got a hold of you in a sexual way, meaning lust. You lust. Sometimes you get horny and can't control it. You'd be surprised. You'll be sitting next to a woman, just wet, just fertile, just ready. So it's that energy of like, damn, I can't even control my horny. I'm so horny that I can't even control it. I'm so ready to like. The outcome is them. They gonna be doing the most for sex, or they gonna be doing the most for you, or if you get entangled with someone, they doing the most. Meanwhile, you're staying restrained. You're holding back. You holding back on sex makes them want it even more. Wow. Yep. You acting oblivious, acting like you acting like you don't know that they want to sex you. That just makes them want you even more. Strength card came up in the advice. So someone who's disciplined, they're sexually disciplined. You know how they call it celibacy or semen retention? We don't even call it that. It's a lifestyle. Nah, you can't get no D. Hell no. Now that just make them want it even more. Two of Swords. So you want somebody that's gonna match your freak. At the end of the day, ooh, the Empress. You will be attracting options as well, Libra single. Home stability, focusing on home stability or home body, or you know, if it, you know who this you know your person, because they're gonna want to skip the date and go straight to the crib. I'm not saying y'all gonna go on the first date. What y'all do when y'all making inside them closed doors, that's up to y'all. The world ain't in it. Internet ain't in it. I'm not in it. But it's saying that this person's gonna match your freak. You're gonna attract them. They want to come to the crib. They want to pull up to where you stay, vice versa. You want to go to where they stay. They watching your IG. You watching their IG. You wondering how it would be to go to their spot, go to their crib, link up. You wonder how they look in person. They look better in person. 7 of Pentacles. Oh, you're going to get what you want. But do you really want love? How do you expect to get, like, we get the things that we really want. Yeah, the Magician is coming up in that vice right under the Empress. So we get the things that we really want. They'll pay for it. They don't give a damn. They'll pay to have a good time. Not only will they pay for it, they'll pay for the whole experience. They'll pay to have a good time. 3 of Cups. Okay, expect people to come into you out with offers. They want to touch it, smack it. They want to send you a letter, an offering, or a message. They want to shoot their shot. They want to be able to touch you in real life, or they want to be able to experience you, a Libra. They want to touch that ad. They want to. If I could show you the cards right now and the advice, the main character is the feminine energy, or the main character is the Libra, and then there's like another character of your energy of a man who's like fantasizing, and you can reverse the roles if necessary. It's all energy fluid, but it's the energy of like someone really desiring you. They'll pay for it. They'll manifest it. They'll work for it. They want to work for it. They want to work for it. They will definitely work for it, pay for it, slave for it. You can live in your truth. You can live in your true value. It says you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. See, you just focus on stuff like, oh no, I'm gonna focus on yoga, or some random stuff like, oh, I'm just focus on my plants. I'm gonna just focus on what I'm doing. Whole time they trying to get it in with you. Oh, just go home and take a nap. They're like, nah, let's let's do the opposite. Let's stay up till the sun come out. Type energy. Meanwhile, you want to go do some yoga. Make it make sense, Libra. This shit. Make it make sense. We had too many pop out. That's way too many to read. I may just leave it at that. You need some fucking yoga. Just leave it at that. 1, 2, 3. I did not want to come out, so it is what it is. We're going to leave it at that. We ain't even going to force the messages. But we will take the you need some fucking yoga. Yeah, you need some yoga. You doing yoga turns this person on even more. They like, where you going? Oh, going to do yoga? Oh, damn. Now they intrigued even more. Now they're thinking about the positions and stuff like that. All right, let's move on to them Libra couples. If you are in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, wifey, hubby, main chick or main guy, this is going to be for Libras. I'm going to be picking up on 2 energies, yours and theirs. So you can decide which one you are. 2 energies, yours and theirs. Usually energy 1 is you, but you could be energy 2. It just depends. I'm picking up on the dominant and feminine energy of the person you're connected to. You and the person you're connected to. How do y'all feel? What's going on? Still on the same topic of love, sex, romance, and relationships. You dealing with another person that you know you're connected to. You and them. How do y'all feel? How do you feel? Starting off with you. How do you feel? How do they feel? What's going on for Libra in love? Main chick, main guy, wifey, hubby, boyfriend, girlfriend. It could even be a situationship. What's going on for them Libras? Reverse the roles if necessary. It is energy fluid. Finances is affecting the relationship. Yeah. Don't get your funny up, get your money up. Get your money up, not your funny up. The brokest nigga in the room be the loudest nigga in the room. The funniest nigga in the room be something like that. All right, it is a mature relationship between the two. Y'all look good with each other. However, someone, like, the dynamic is a bit off. The energetic dynamic is off. Like, if you're a woman, you're being too masculine. If you're a man, you're being too feminine. Someone here is a little too comfortable within the relationship. They're losing that edge. You need that edge. Or you're losing that softness. If you're a woman, you're losing. Yeah, if you're a man, be a man. If you're a woman, be a woman. If you're a man, dominate. If you're the woman, submit. The energy can't be faked. It can't be replicated. I mean, it can. But would you rather have the fake things stimulating and simulating yourself? Or would you rather have the real thing being stimulated and simulated by someone else? Or like the real experience? You know what I mean? Energy don't lie. Oh, yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. That's basically what I'm saying. Energy don't lie. Yep. Yeah, you can't fake that BDE type energy. You can't fake that. You either got it or you don't. You either packing or you not. You either strapped or you lacking. So which one is it? Yeah, I'm getting down to the nitty gritty. I'm getting down to the bottom of it. Yep, that part, that way, it's ready. How do you feel, Libra? You want to have an equal give and take. As long as they reciprocating you down. How do they feel? They feel connected, or they feel like they want sex, but y'all ain't on the same page. This could even be a distance within a relationship. If it's not a physical distance, it's the people having sex, but they not on the same page. People laying up and being connected, claiming they're in a relationship, but they have different beliefs, different outlooks on religion or spirituality, outlooks on life, different morals. Crazy thing is, they ain't going nowhere. They here to stay. They here for the long haul. They here to ride it out. Your partner's being distracted. Your partner is distracted with something else outside of you. There's outside influences. You ain't the only thing influencing your partner. There's gonna be a tower moment if it wasn't already. How do you feel? You want this to be stable and go somewhere. How do they feel? They not locked in. Mentally, they're lost. You lost me. I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. This person can't even help themselves. That's how distracted they are. I'm getting confirmation from that and everything. They keep it secrets. Yeah, they here to stay. Yeah, they'll be committed in this to the day y'all die. However, they either cheating, manipulating. When you ain't around, they single. When you ain't around, they live a different or double lifestyle. When you ain't around, they upholding secrets. Yeah, that's an elephant in the room. Your partner or someone is more intelligent than what they let off. They play dumb, no. They like to play dumb. So the tower moment is going to cause you or them to pull back sexually, if not both of y'all. But y'all still giving to it emotionally. Y'all still, oh, I love you. I'm still here for you. Hugging and, playing your part or whatever. That's how you feel. How do they feel? Very secretive, very low-key. They still low-key want to have sex. They still low-key want this. They still want to get whatever benefit they can get still. It may not be the best relationship, but they'll still fuck on you. How do you feel physically? You feel like you're just playing your part, going through the motions. They're a player, but they overcompensating. Like, ladies, man type of energy is recommending that someone wants to have a third party, or they want to have their options open. They're too comfortable in the relationship, or they're not getting their sexual needs met. Therefore, they're desiring something outside of the relationship. Think about it. Yeah, people get mad at their partner for cheating. I'm not saying they're cheating. The third party came up in their advice. Yeah, people get mad at their partner for cheating, stepping out, watching porn, buying only stuff like that. But at the same time, isn't that a sign to you to let you know that you're not fulfilling their sexual needs? Or did you just get with a pervert? Which one is it? Are you not fulfilling your partner's sexual desires? Or are you just dating someone who's just a nympho? And they just like, which one is it? And you got to be realistic with yourself and really realize what's going on. Really realize what's going on. We've been there before. I know I have. Whole vibes. So you like to get slutted out. You have sexual desires that you can't even express within the relationship. So you naturally just cheat. Texting other niggas, that's cheating. Eyeing other niggas, that's cheating. Same thing for men and women. Liking other bitches' profile chicks, I used to call them bitches. Liking other women profile pictures, cheating. Watching porn behind your girl back, jacking off behind your, cheating. Now let's just say if y'all not doing any of that, y'all desire, someone in the relationship is desiring that. Let's just say, oh, I don't masturbate, I don't watch porn, I don't do none of that, I don't do, because you know we got little Miss Perfect or Mr. I do everything right out there. It's always an exception to a rule, ain't it? Well, for the ones who that's your partner doing that, and then here you go with them still. Like if you so perfect, why you with them? Man, this one got ugly. 15:55 as I looked up at the clock. Man, hold on now. You could have a family with this person. Again, they ain't going nowhere. That's the whole delay in it. The Black Widow effect. They ain't going nowhere. That's how you know I'm talking about. This how you know this is your story. Your partner ain't leaving. They don't plan on leaving, but they don't plan on changing either. They don't plan on getting right with God either. 16 as I looked up and said that. I'm getting too deep. I digress. Family shit is getting on your nerves. Everyone could use a little fucking break. Don't let it all hang out. Leave some shit to the imagination. See, that's where them secrets coming in. Yeah. That way. That part. And energy don't lie. Damn. Hello. Let's pull a card for each sign. Libra, dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Still on the same subject of love, sex, romance, and relationships. However, it doesn't matter if you're single or taken. This is just for Libras, dealing with each sign, and it's on that love topic, on that sex topic, on that romance and relationships topic. Like, you know what you're dealing with. So this is just checking the energy between Libras, dealing with each sign. And then, reverse the roles if necessary. Y'all know what's going on. Never listen to a general reading expecting it to resonate down to the T. That's the point of a personal. Yes, I do personal readings every single day. If you book an email or pre-recording, it will be done within 24 to 48 hours. If you book a same day, like a one-on-one virtual session or an emergency reading, make sure you reach out to me and you're in contact with me. I'm on Central Standard Time, so just make sure those times line up. It's just easy to do the math. Central Standard Time. That's what time I'm in. Libra, dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. And I almost wasn't going to do a love reading today, but then I got confirmation on my phone. A fellow Libran had texted me. She was telling me about her day and stuff, and it was like right when I was thinking, should I do a love reading? Ding! She texted me, and I was like, oh, confirmation. Libra, dealing with an Aries, is just sex-based, so they doing something sneaky behind your back. Watch out. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they want to have sex, but they hiding it, or they doing something, or here they come creeping behind your back. Who's that creeping in my window head ass? Libra, dealing with a Gemini, they still want to have sex, so they romantically involved with you. It's more than just sex. They low-key got romantic feelings for you, vice versa. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they want you to put them on a pedestal. If you're dealing with a Leo, they want to go on a date. I would recommend going on a date. And it looks like it could turn out good dealing with Leo. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they want to smack it. They want to, they do want sex. They the type to fuck you and hate you at the same time. Yes, women can fuck you and hate you. I've experienced it. If you're dealing with a Libra, they got someone else in the background. You ain't the only one. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're obsessed with romance, or they're hopeless romantic. They want the happily ever after. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you're protected. That's why they can't come in. Vice versa. They're protected. That's why you can't come in. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they have feelings for you. The Empress, they love you. They support you. Allow or gives feminine energy. If you're dealing with a Aquarius, they want you to be their sex slave, or vice versa. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, Judgment. A kid could be involved, or they got pregnant. Damn. Yep, that's one of my deal breakers. Stay over there with your baby daddy. Judgment card came out if you're dealing with a Pisces. Don't try to fit in. You were born to stand out. That's on game. That's on everything. That's on Libra game. That's on my mama. That's all I got for the Libras. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.